Today I'm going to show you my garden because I love looking at other people's gardens and I think that I want to share my garden too. That way I can contribute to the awesome internet voyeurism of gardens, and also because I want people to understand that even if you're renting and you have a really small amount of space, you can still grow food for yourself, which is really super satisfying. Okay, so I'm just going to give a tour of all of my awesome plants and show you what the progress is on today, May 31st. So here are my herbs. I've got rosemary and oregano, and these are perennials, so they're back from last year. My chamomile is also back from last year. I planted it really late, so it just started flowering this year and is off to a great start. I just planted a blueberry bush yesterday, and when we got it from the nursery, it's got some little blueberries on it already. So that's good, because the woman at the nursery told me that if you want the flowers to be pollinated, you have to have 2 different varieties. So I'll have to make sure to get another one for next year. But I watered it this morning with our leftover coffee grinds because apparently those are super acidic and will make the soil better. These are rice strawberries, and they've got little berries on them already. So maybe in a few weeks we'll have some berries. And the raspberries have berries on them too. Okay, so that's my sunny corner. Here we've got a tomato plant. It's really in the shade now, which worries me, but in the afternoon it's in the sun, so hopefully that'll be good enough. We've got lilies. So in addition to that tomato down there, we've got these 4 up here.
Nope.
That's the trusty garden dog. Alright, so we've got these 4 tomatoes. This one has a flower on it, and it's got 2 little buds too. So I think even though they're in the shade, they're still doing okay. Also up here, we've got 2 apple trees. This one had flowers on it earlier in the season, but I think that because this one didn't flower, they weren't able to cross-pollinate. So I don't think that we'll be getting any apples this year. Also, this one's got these yellow leaves. And it had that last year too, so I think that there must be something wrong with it. I need to go to the Googles. The other thing that we have up on the porch is mint. So this is a chocolate mint plant, which makes great infused water. And we just got this spearmint plant. And we also have a pineapple mint plant that needs planted still. I'm pretty excited about the mojitos that will come out of that plant. Okay, so that's what I've got up by the house, and we also decided to put in a raised bed in the parking strip between the road and the sidewalk. This is one of my most awesome rebellious moments of my adult life, because I'm boring, you know. So here, it's under the tree, so it's a little bit shady, but I think that maybe enough sun gets through that it'll be okay. So I decided to plant some kale, which should do fine in the shade, even if there's not enough sun for my tomatoes, and my cucumbers and squash. So you can see this tomato plant has tons of flowers on it. It's doing so well! Okay, and then the other plant that I'm really proud of is this pickling cucumber, which has all of these little lines. He seems to really be thriving. I think it's funny that he's doing better than the ones on the edge because they should be getting more sun. Okay, so the other things that I've got planted up here are some flowers, but they're not really coming up too much yet. I guess a few little seedlings are. So hopefully there will be more progress with that next week. So that's my little garden. Sometime soon I'll take you up to my community garden plot, which I'm sharing with a master gardener. But until then, I hope that your growing is going as well as mine is.